Hello everybody and welcome back to France. We actually need to start on a new colony right away to anticipate the fact that this one's going to finish. This one is not one that we're trying to race through. I don't know if this is a race. We've already secured it. I don't know if that's a race or not there. The other thing to consider, this one I think we do want to finish. So let's pull this colonist back. The other thing is once we're done with Africa, once we solidify sort of the stability down here in Africa, we're going to need to get over here and start beating up like the natives and start taking this land, sort of mass taking this land and securing all of this and getting our colonial nations very strong so that when we go to war with Brazil and Portugal, our colonial nations will actually be able to fully beat them up. That's kind of the goal. It'd actually be kind of nice to actually come down and have sort of a line for our colonial nations to march down to get into the into this area here. And as you'll see, there's going to be a huge, the Treaty of Tordesillas or whatever. That treaty is preventing us. It's sort of, it's hurting us when we're trying to grow here. And we got no adjacent control. So, we're getting that because technically the Portuguese have claimed Colombia. But the nice thing is the reason why they're not working on, the AI isn't working on some of these areas up here is because we've claimed these areas. So it's going to work against them, and they're going to be prioritizing South America because of that. One thing we do need to do actually is get Louisiana up and going. We need 5 provinces in Louisiana. Let's get the exact borders here. Yeah, so it's these 4 are the coastal ones, and then we can grab one more. But we need to get these going here so that, oh, and this is actually part of the Mississippi. Okay, we're gonna move up here and take all this native land. Yeah, if we actually, oh, I was gonna say if we take this one, we could actually go to war with these guys. Yeah, recall. Go here instead. Go here instead. So the plan will be to attack here. What we can do is we can actually get a claim going. Now, I could be wrong, but if we look at, what do we get for maxing this out? Can fabricate claim overseas and colonial regions. Yeah, I'm a bozo. We're working on a claim here. We don't even have an adjacency. It doesn't even matter, but whatever. That's fine. We'll work on this one. We'll get the claim here. No, we're building a spy network. We're not getting a claim. There's a difference. We go here, though. Yeah, no, it'll let us make a claim there. Yeah, it'll make us do a claim in these. Interesting. Whereas if we finish expansion ideas, I think it says can fabricate claim overseas in trade company regions. And it's not what we wanted. It used to give you a special CB if you were taking provinces either in the New World or in like Africa / India and stuff. That CB I think is later on. You get it. You get it later on via technology or something now. They've changed it up a bit. So our troops here are sort of consolidating. They're being built. They're consolidating up. We have 4 more transports. Select those. Deselect the heavies. Group all these up here. Now we get these 25 down here to Africa. And once these guys are done in Africa, I think what they're going to do is they are going to head over to the New World. This conversion done. Right. Now that's either going to trigger the Cape Coast. There goes the Conquistador. There goes the Conquistador. Speaking of like ships and things, we probably need 3 more lights to create another exploration group. If we have 3 leaders though, where... So we're still drilling here, we're drilling here, and we still have him down here. Nope, not that kind, this kind. I think we're just gonna do manual here. Just gonna do manual. That's wasteland. We need to get down here. We need to explore all this. Yeah, whatever. Hopefully we'll remember what's going on there. Okay, Castile, you've rivaled us. That means we can rival you, yeah? There we go. Excellent. You're our rival too. No longer friends. So if we look here, I believe we'll be able to step on... We might need to move these up to the Norway. Take care of Norway. Alternatively, Danzig's gonna need some... Oh, we can get rid of the Norway guys, right? With the trick. Is Iceland literally only 2 provinces? Do the trick here. Get rid of the rebellions. Technically, I think... Who's the other people complaining? They're Norway. Okay, nope. They're all gone now. Now we just go here and we remove these states because we don't need them to really be states. We can work on Danzig. Okay, so Danzig is probably going to rebel. We can move these troops over to Danzig. It's going to be a 17% here for the Prussian separatists. Looks like it's going to be 17 troops once they finally pop up. Nobility gain 10 loyalty. Okay, cool. We might be able to utilize that. We haven't looked at the estates, actually. Tax modifier, a 50% tax modifier guy. Level 2. That's definitely going to be better than what we got going on. And he's our culture. To upgrade them, they have to be our culture. That's one of the stipulations there. Let's get the diplomat guy leveled up because we are working on diplomatic ideas. Get this over to Danzig. Austria, are you winning or losing the war at this point? Because eventually I feel like it's got to turn back in your favor. No, you're still progressing the wrong way. You're still actually progressing the wrong way. Are you still pushing into Russia, or is Russia finally pushing back? Russia actually looks like they're cleaning things up a little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot. Novgorod exists. That's funny. We could actually probably get them vassalized, which would be... Should we go for that? Oh, that would be nuts. They have cores here. That would actually be killer. They love us. That would actually be really, really killer. It'd be over a diplomatic limit, but I think that's okay. Let's get the alliance there. That distance between borders looks scary, but we haven't actually worked on them yet. So attitude, I feel like the diplomatic... Yeah, I think once we get royal marriages and things like that, we'll be able to figure this out. I'm going to speed 4 for a second. It's not very much yearly legitimacy. 5 years of a tiny bit of reduced legitimacy. I'd rather not. Well, how old is this guy? He's 65. We can get the morale advisor. Although we can't upgrade the morale advisor. Huh. Land maintenance modifier guy would probably just make us more money in the short term. Yeah, I guess. Also, losing the admin right now isn't the end of the world, but yeah. Let's just get this guy for now, but we're gonna have to replace him. Okay, let's work on Novgorod here. Let's pull back the Palatinate. Okay, send relations. This is going to be sneaky. If we can vassalize Novgorod here, despite not having, like, access to their country, this could be sneaky here. Because if we go to war using Novgorod's claims, he has cores on all this land here. We could go to war in the name of Novgorod and literally just grab all of this land back. All of this land back could just be his in a single war. And we would be so close to Moscow. We could just feed him all the way to Moscow and then integrate him. That'd be amazing. That's how we'd get the better than Napoleon thing going. The only question is it's a bit tricky here. I think the actual vassalization here is a bit tricky. Now, I'm thinking the royal marriage should add. So close. We are so close here. This boy's no longer a cardinal. What? Seriously? Austria, you have 7 cardinals. Are you serious? We need to butter up the Pope. We need to keep him. Yeah, we need to keep him topped. Keep him topped. I'll do a rival. What are you talking about? You rivaled Brandon. Why would you rival Brandenburg? I guess they're not Catholic anymore, are they? 2 more years we can tech up. Rebellion situation. We're still hoping that just happens. We got troops in Danzig. That looks good. We can actually squash that rebellion completely. Norwegian is going away. Not worried about the Danish. We can squash that too. So rebellions are looking good. We're so close here. We need to just keep working on them. Need to keep working on them. Need a little bit of corrupt. That's going to cost us a big amount of money, but we'll be rooting it out at a furious pace here. Kildare is over in Ireland. This province is not stated. It's not producing anything particularly amazing, you know, goods-wise, so let's just give it... do they actually have forts down here? They have like one... Austria has 1 fort here in Russia. That's nothing. That's nothing. What we need is Austria to get sieged. We actually need them to be sieging Austria. That's how they're going to lose this war. They're already losing it right now, but it's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. Is this a fort? No. Okay, we were ready for that. Excellent. Get these guys over to the New World. I'm gonna go beat up the natives. Who do we... Actually, I think we beat this up first. Get this going, because this is going to be French-Mexico here in a jiffy. Once this finishes, this will be French-Mexico. We can finish... If we take all of this land here, we'll be able to get that. The other things we could do is, do you have any loans? Break alliance. Break alliance. Look at that. We could actually potentially have actually force them to break their alliance. Why did we not want to do this exactly? Now's the time, guys. Now is the time. Stop drilling. We said that aggressive expansion was the reason we didn't want to do this, but literally if we attack into Liege right now, we can also pull in the Papal State just to distract him. That might lead to something else. Okay, guys, this is this is how you play EU4. This is how I play EU4. You just poke around, look around, just explore the world around you. It's a constantly changing landscape. A second ago, the Netherlands weren't going to join, right? They weren't going to join, and everybody else was going to join except Austria, of course, because they're at war. Now, those other nations aren't going to join, but but the Netherlands will join. So we need to get these guys, we need to get their morale up fast. The other thing we need to consider is Novgorod over here. We can influence a nation. That'll make them extra happy. Yep, that'll make them really happy. We can offer them military access. We can guarantee their independence. I don't know if we can guarantee their independence if they're already allied to them. Okay, we can. We're 8 back. We're 8 back. I don't know. Diplomatic reputation. Is our reputation? Okay, our reputation is 2. We might be able to push it. We might be able to hit some buttons here. Unfortunately, we didn't. We already spent our this here because we can actually. Well, we're gonna have to push it. We're gonna have to push it here. But let's we might be able to, because to boost our diplomatic reputation, we're going to get a point when we're going to get 2 points when we get this. And then we can also recruit this guy and get this. I don't know, do we have anything we can hit, like any missions we can potentially complete to get a diplomatic reputation? Where's the subject one? Yeah, I don't think so. Base in North Africa? Wait a second. We haven't looked at this stuff in a while, guys, have we? It's been a minute since we looked at this stuff. We need 20 heavy ships, and then we can complete, like, 2 of these things. This is gonna be, look at these modifiers here. 25 global settler increase, are you kidding me? Another 15 there? Oh, man. We gotta get more heavies. Economically, we can absolutely afford it. We've lost the war reps. Oh, Castile just is making like a fraction of what they once were. Oh, Toledo. Not only that, but they've dropped out of the war down here. That's going to be a huge chunk of the war effort down here that they no longer going to be able to mess with that. Holy cow. Castile's probably in massive amounts of debt right now. So we need to build heavies. We need to get these heavies up and going here. Building lights. We have plenty of room for more. Let's just get 8 heavies going. We can't afford 8 heavies. But we need to be working on heavies. Even though we can't afford them. Okay, we have the income to afford them, but we don't have the actual cash to buy them in the first place. In fact, I'm wondering... Military power compared to 10. That distance between borders is actually going to be a pain in the butt. Here's the thing, they're guaranteed, they can't do anything, right? Novgorod's just going to sit there. They're just going to sit there. It might be that if we make them super happy, maybe the attitude will go up. I'm not sure. Maybe. We'll have to see. What were we actually going to do? That's right, we're trying to get to war here, which is going to require getting these up to max morale. Be more than enough troops here. Where's my 22 transports? They're over here in Danzig. Stop drilling. We have admin tapped. Hit that a couple times. Develop Paris just for fun. Paris is awesome. They picked up another alliance, but they still won't join. This is awesome. We're not quite max. Can we wait 1 month? This is where it's kind of like, you know. Actually, we're not gonna we're gonna let it tick on its own. So let's attack. We can't vassalize Novgorod while we're at war, anyways, but that's now gone up to max. Cool. We are going to go to Antwerp here. Get down here. So there's separatists as well as we are going to catch them here. Is the Netherlands, are they going to try to fight us here or not? In Liege. But what we can do, remember, is we can actually we can spend military power. I think we want our military power at the moment. Culture conversion is still, nope, it's still going. It's just very, very slow process. What just happened, guys? We just lost all those troops. That's a cool story. It's a cool story, Bob. Okay, so we literally just lost 22,000 transports and 22,000 men in a battle we didn't even know was happening. That's one of the fundamental, super hyper annoying things I find in this game. Is just there's that kind of nonsense. Let's get. Oh, we kind of need the diplomat. Be careful, because your ships like to go, even though they just got battered in battle, they like to go back. We got heavies here. Up to date heavies, I think, right? No, we didn't get them up to date, did we? That's incredibly annoying. we lost 22 transports and 22,000 men because we underestimated the Netherlands Navy. We didn't even consider it. Well, that's the learning. That's learning for you. 2 more forts here, I think. Yeah. Forts. That's only a level 2 fort. That's not an actual fort. This one is a... oh, just a castle as well. I don't know why it's taking us so long to siege these. Army reformer leaves your court. Well, do we have someone good to replace him? I don't know why this intrigues me, because it's like, why would you not hit the top button, right? This, for some reason, that option just kind of intrigues me. I want to keep hitting that top button and seeing if there's something that, like, it leads to something or something. I don't know. Stolb. Okay. So Pomerania exists, but we have an instantaneous claim on them. There's actually a interesting. Okay. Inconclusive. 2 sides have assembled in the city of Munster in Westphalia to sign a comprised peace. Confess faith of each state shall be determined by its ruler. So now, okay, so we're definitely not going to get the thing now, because what's going to happen is, yeah, anyone can be the Holy Roman Emperor at this point. So unless Austria croaks like immediately, right, like right now, we're no longer going to have any of the votes, because they're going to be voting for probably Brandenburg. Would have been nice if Austria actually would have won that, to be honest. It actually would have been really, really good. Actually would have been amazing. But at least Austria is not going to be the emperor, right? In fact, Brandenburg being the emperor is a good thing for us. Yeah, that's a good thing for us. Trier still voting for us. No, they're going to switch over to Austria for some reason. Why? Why would you switch to Austria? So Brandenburg, hopefully... $44. Yeah, we're going to lose some income here, but we need to send these ships over. Okay, so we need to rebuild the 22 transports, which is incredibly annoying, but it's just the way of it. It's just the way of it. What are the Netherlands troops actually doing right now, I wonder? You know what, there's no reason not to have a leader here with some siege ability. Because oddly enough, even though those 22,000 troops died, they didn't... oh, we have this 5 siege guy. I forgot about this guy. Okay, okay. Gives us a 35% chance right off the bat. Alrighty. Yep, the Netherlands have fallen. Where are their troops, though? They still have 20,000 troops. They're sitting over here sieging that for some reason. Good idea. Good idea, Netherlands. And the Papal State is going around doing who knows what. Nice, they're moving off of this. They're moving off of this because it's, I think because it's not the right culture, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think culture is actually having an effect on that. Let's group these up. We might have to just fight these separatists. Maybe. I don't know. We kind of want this land, but we can't take it all in a single war anyway, so let's just go siege Brussels and work it out from there. And I think we are to the point where we can tech up. Nope, one more year. One more year. They're about to be 100% sieged when these couple sieges go, and none of these are forts, so be nice and quick. Okay. Alright, I think we're gonna figure out this piece. I don't, what is this? I mean, I don't want that leader. A 50% cost is kind of nice, but reinforced speed, I mean, I think we like who we have better. Although, what religion are they gonna be? I don't want to lose 10 legitimacy, but then again, our legitimacy is only ticking up, right? Yeah, let's just lose the legitimacy at this point. Okay, so we have money enough to bump some of these people up. Now we just need to think about, okay, what are we going to take here? Why are the Netherlands at medium enthusiasm? They're 100% sieged. Well, that'll go away on its own. We're probably not making as much money, though, I suspect, because we're not protecting trade. Alright, we need to take a pause here, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. The war is won. We'll see in the next one what we're able to get from this war, you know, considering aggressive expansion and such things.